Hey everybody, welcome to Studio SNC. Let's begin today lying down. So make your way down onto your mat and place your knees and your feet hip width apart with the arms resting down by your side, your chin tucked to create length in the back of the neck. Now slide those fingertips down towards your heels and then really melt the shoulder blades and the back of the shoulders into the floor. Take a breath in through the nose, melt that lower back down to the mat, and on your exhale now, release the lower back from the floor. Doing this again, breathing in, pressing the lower back into the mat, creating length here, and then exhaling out, releasing. A soft or a slight pelvic tilt, breathing in, press the lower back to the floor, and breathing out, releasing that lower back from the mat. One last time, breathing in, press the lower back into the mat or to the mat, and exhaling out, releasing that lower back from the floor. Breathing in, press the lower back to the mat. On your exhale, float the right leg into tabletop. So your knee is in line with your hip, your calf is parallel to the floor, the toes pointed. From here, we're going to circle. So a version of one leg circle with the knee bend. We're circling out to the right. Movement coming from the hip and then back through the center. Circling out to the right and then back to or through the center. Inhaling, opening up that right hip joint and then back through the center. Breathing in, opening up. And exhaling back through the center. Breathing in as we open up to the right. And exhale back through the middle. One last time, breathe in, open out to the right. And then exhale back through the center. Right foot comes to the floor now. And then left leg comes into tabletop. So point those left toes, again isolating that left hip joint as we circle around from that ball and socket joint, opening up that left hip joint. Breathing in, opening up, and then back through the middle. Breathing in, opening out to the left and back through the center. Inhaling, opening it up. Exhaling back through the middle. Breathing in, opening out to the left and back through the center. One last time, breathe in and breathe out. Now keep that left leg in tabletop, the right leg coming to join. Feet in Pilates V if that suits your lower back. Breathe in, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, lift the upper body into that 100 position. Now extend the legs if you feel confident or comfortable to, and make wind with those arms, moving up and down as fast as you can. Scooping in through those tummy muscles. Melt that lower back into the floor. Breathing in for the count of 4 or 5 if you can. Exhaling out for the count of 4 or 5. Last couple of breath cycles here, moving fast. And then one more time, or one more breath. And then lower it down, hands to the shins. Gently rock from side to side. And then from here, lifting the upper body, legs back into that right angle, hands to the sides of the knees, or maybe the fingertips on the shins. Breathe in here. On your exhale, reach the arms overhead, extend the legs, and then circle the arms back to the start. So we're not peeling the lower back up here. We're keeping the head and the chest lifted, circling and then bending the knees in. So we're stretching and then circling back to the start for 3. Stretching, circling back to the start for 2. And then one last time, stretching and circling back to the start. Hug the knees into the chest, gently rock from side to side. And then plant the feet on the floor, the knees and the feet hip width apart again. Lower back to the floor on your inhale, push with the feet and lift those hips up into a shoulder bridge. Inhale at the top, squeeze the glutes, and then exhale, releasing the spine down vertebrae by vertebrae. Slowly, controlled, relaxing the hips into their natural shape. Breathe in, press the lower back down, and breathe out, push with the feet, lift the hips up, squeezing the glutes at the very top. Press down with those arms. And then breathing out, draw that belly button in towards the spine, slowly making your way down, allowing your hips find their natural shape. Breathe in, press the lower back down. Breathe out, push with the feet and lift the hips up. Inhale at the top, press the arms into the floor, and then breathing out, guiding that spine down slowly, controlled. allowing the hips find their natural shape at the very bottom. Allow those knees just fall to the left, flip the palms, look to the right. Inhale here into the right side of the body. Exhale, return the knees to the center, flip the palms, and then allow those knees fall to the right. Palms coming up again, opening up through the chest, breathing into the left side of the body. And then breathing out, returning back to the center. From here, reach the arms over, inhale. Exhale, spread the fingers as we lift back up into that C crunch or 100 position. Breathing in, squeeze the fingers and the thumbs together as we reach over. Exhale, spread the fingers as we bring it up, lifting up. Breathing in, fingers together, chest is open. Exhaling out, spread the fingers as we lift up. Breathing in, squeeze the fingers together. Exhale, spread the fingers as we come up. One more time. Breathing in, squeeze the fingers together. And then exhale, spread the fingers as you come up. From here, squeeze the fingers, keep them squeezed. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Hold here, stretching those fingertips towards the heels, and then float that right leg into tabletop. Left hand to the inside of the right knee, extend the left leg, right hand to the outside of the right knee as we pull and switch. Keep that chin tucked, the upper body strong and steady, hugging one knee in as you extend the opposite leg out. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Chest stays open, chin stays tucked. Inhaling, extending one leg. So you exhale, bending the opposite knee in. Imagine you're sending that leg through something resistant or something a little denser than water as we extend, stretching it out, pulling with the opposite or pulling the opposite knee in, using your arm strength, your upper back, your shoulders. One more time, right and left. And then relax. Hands to the backs of the legs, gently rock from side to side. Feet back to the floor. Allow the knees fall to the left again. Turn your head to the right. Come back through the center on the exhale, knees to the right, turn your head to the left. Exhale back through the middle one last time, knees to the left, turn your head to the right. Keep the palms up as we allow those knees come to center and knees to the right, turn your head to the left. Back through the middle here, extend the two legs out straight. Two legs together, reach the arms overhead, breathe in. Exhale, use your breath, make your way all the way up into a seated position. Inhale, reach forward, tuck the chin. Exhale, scoop and roll to the mat. Breathe in the arms over, keep the core engaged. Exhale, use your breath. Come all the way up into a seated position. Inhale, reach. Exhale, scoop and roll. Breathe in arms. Exhale, use your breath, come up. Breathe in, reach, tuck the chin. Exhale, scoop and roll to the mat. Breathe in the arms over. And exhale, use your breath, come all the way up into a seated position. Continuing with this for your roll up. Exhale, roll to the mat. Breathing in, arms over. Exhale, use your breath. Let's do two more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, roll to the mat. Inhale, arms over. And then exhale, come all the way up. And last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, roll to the mat. Breathe in, arms over. And exhale, use your breath, come all the way up. Moving or walking from the hips forward. Place your hands on your shins and lift the feet up off the floor for rolling, allowing your chin to find its chest, or your chest to relax your shoulders. Tuck the chin again, and then inhale, rock onto the shoulders. Exhale, bring yourself up. Breathe in, roll back, and breathe out, come back up again. Inhale, roll onto your shoulders. Exhale, make your way back up. Breathing in, rolling back. And exhaling, coming back up. Two to go here. Breathe in and breathe out. One last time. Inhale, roll. And exhale, come up. Extend the legs out now. A little wider than hip width apart. Chest is open, fingertips in between those legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, round forward for a spine stretch. Send the fingers forward. Take a breath in at the top. And then breathe out, rebuild, restack. Re-lengthen. Chest is open, shoulders back and down. Exhale, round forward, scooping in through the core. Sending those hands forward, take a breath in at the top, and then exhale, rebuild. Restack. Re-lengthen. Inhale, chest open. Exhale, round forward. Breathe in, feel that stretch. And breathe out, rebuild. Restack. Re-lengthen. Chest is open, shoulders back and down. Take a breath in, exhale, round forward. Breathe in, feel the stretch. And breathe out, bring it all the way in. Stacking your shoulders over your hips. Let's do one more deep breath in. Exhale, round forward. Breathe in, feel that stretch. And then breathe out, bring it in, vertebrae by vertebrae, slowly, controlled. Arms come wide now. So imagine you're holding a big beach ball, chest open, high on the sit bones. Take an inhale, lift through the sternum or the chest and round forward. Keep the arms in the same position as you draw the belly button back in, restack that spine. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round forward as if you're scooping ice cream with your big, massive beach ball. Pull the belly button in, shoulders stacking over your hips. Breathe and lift the chest. Exhale, round forward. And then inhale, finding length. Breathing out, rounding forward. Flexion, rounding of the spine. Feel the stretch travel into the legs to stretch out those hamstrings. Inhale and exhale. Like a wave-like movement or like a ballerina. Coming back up, high on the sit bones. 2 to go, round forward. Pull back with the belly button. One more time, rounding forward. And then coming back with the belly button. Inhale, reach up, look up, spread the fingers, maybe wriggle those fingers. Fold it forward, fingertips to the floor again. We're gonna hold here. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Feel that back lift. Exhale, see if you can send the backs of the knees closer to the floor on your exhale. One more breath in here. And then guide the fingertips back in, finding that tall, straight, long spine. Bend your knees up towards the ceiling now with your feet flat on the floor. Hands behind the hips with those fingers spread out to either side. Lift the chest, opening up, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then see if you can move your heels in a little closer to your hips. Breathe in, lift the hips up, squeezing the glutes together, and then on your exhale, we're lowering the hips down with control. Using every part of your hand here, so again, the base of your fingers, the base of your thumbs, your fingertips themselves. Inhale, lift those hips up, squeeze the glutes, and breathe out, lower it back down with control. Breathing in, lifting up, squeezing at the top. Exhaling out, lowering down with control. 2 to go, breathe in, lift it up. And then exhaling, lowering back down. One last time, breathe in, lift those hips. And breathe out, lower back down. Extend your left leg now, so maybe a little wider than the mat. And pull your right heel or right foot into the inner left thigh. Flex that left foot and turn the upper body to the left leg. Walk those hands along that left leg, finding the highest point you can reach to. Maybe it's your foot, maybe it's somewhere along that leg, even above the knee. Inhale here, open through the chest, look forward. Exhale, flare the elbows and round down, pulling your knee or your nose down towards your knee. Feel that stretch, breathe into it. And then reach the right arm back to open up. And then exhale, take hold of that right leg again with, your left leg with your right hand. Breathing in, reach that right arm back. This time slowly guide that left elbow closer to the floor. Exhale, adjust, taking hold of the leg with your 2 hands. So on your inhale, dropping the left elbow down, reaching back with the right arm. And then exhale, coming back to the start. One last time, breathe in. And breathe out. Take hold of the left leg or the left foot with your right hand. Reach back with that left arm. See if you can send the left fingernails to the right side of the waist and twist, looking over your left shoulder. Feel the stretch, hold the stretch. And then slip the two hands to the back of that left knee. Slide the left leg in. We point the toes. Drop down off the sit bones. Roll back. Inhale. Exhale, land on that right outer foot. Inhale, roll back. Oops. And exhale. Try not to kick anything like me. Breathe in, roll back. And exhale, bring it up. Let's do one more. Breathe in, roll. And exhale, bring it up. Bend your left knee and then the right leg extended out, maybe a little wider than mat width apart. Slowly guide the left foot in and twist the upper body to that right. Walk the hands along that right leg to the furthest point you can get. And again, it may be your foot or your leg or your ankle. So figure it out, walk along that right leg, and once you're here, breathe and lift the chest, look forward. Exhale, fold the upper body down. Do it again, inhale, lifting the chest, and this side may be completely different to the other, and then fold down. Breathe in, lift up, and exhale, flare the elbows, fold down. One last time, breathe in, and breathe out. From here, reach back with that left arm, inhale. Exhale, take hold of the right leg with the left hand. Again, breathing in, reaching back, opening up, and then finding that start position. Like we did on the other side, as you reach back with the left arm, drop the right elbow closer to the floor, and then the left arm back to that right leg. Breathing in, dropping the right elbow closer to the floor, and then the left hand back to the start. One more time, breathe in, and breathe out. Reach back now with your right arm, opening up, chest open. Pull with the left hand, take a breath in. And then exhale, two hands to the back of your right leg. Lifting it up, lowering down off the sit bones. Inhale, rock back. Exhale, land on the left leg or the left foot. Breathe in, roll. And exhale. Breathe in, roll back for two more. And exhale. Last one, breathe in. And exhale. Two soles of the feet together now. Entwine the fingers and walk forward on your hips. So entwine the fingers above the toes, or take hold of the ankles, or maybe it's the outsides of the thighs. Add that little flutter of the knees up and down and up and down. Then bend the elbows if you can, and then lean the upper body forward into a stretch for the inner thighs. Tuck the chin in. Hold that position. Take one last breath in here, and then lift through the upper body. Come over onto your right side now. So starting off on that right elbow, the right forearm is out in front with the fingers spread, the wrist in line with your elbow, the chest and the side body is lifted, reaching up and away with that left arm. Look back, inhale, and then exhale, tuck under, look under. Breathing in, reaching back, and then exhaling, twisting, tucking under, looking under. Now see if you can lift those hips up, breathe in. Exhale, twist, tuck under, look under. Breathing in, reaching back, looking back. And exhaling, twisting, tucking under, looking under. Last two just like this, breathe in and breathe out, twist. One more time, breathe in and breathe out, twist. Lower the hips to the floor, extend that left arm again, and now extend the left leg, seal the left foot to the floor. Push into the left foot, lift those hips, reach back, inhale, and then exhale, reach forward, tap the floor in front. Breathe in, reach back, and exhale, tap the floor in front. One last time only like this, breathe in and breathe out. Now inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, tap the thigh. Breathe in, reach up and over, maybe look over. And then tap the thigh. One last time, breathe in. And then tap the thigh. Lower the hips to the floor. Extend your right arm. Rest your ear on your bicep. Have a look down. You should be able to see your toes. And if you can balance comfortably, place your left hand on your side. 2 legs lift up a couple of centimeters. Feet in Pilates V are just together. Zip up those tummy muscles. Lift from the right side of the waist. Allow the head to feel heavy and soften the face. Holding this position here, take a deep breath in, filling up the front, the sides, the back of the rib cage. Exhale out through the mouth. Breathing in now. This time, swing that left arm forward and circle around for 3. For 2. And then for 1. Change direction of the circle as we circle forward for 3. For 2. And for 1. From here, flip over onto your front. The elbows and the forearms on the floor. Press the hips and the pelvis into the floor. Lift and lengthen through the neck and point the toes. Staying in this Sphinx position, hold for a breath cycle. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose again. And exhaling out through the mouth, zipping up. We're going to kick twice with our right heel and extend, kick twice with the left heel and extend, breathing in, kick, kick and extend, and then kick, kick and extend, kick twice and extend, kick twice again and extend. One last breath here, kick, kick and extend and kick, kick again. And extend. Move the forearms out of the way. Lower the chest to the floor. Tuck the chin in. Breathing in. Hover the upper body off the mat. Press the front of the feet on the floor. And then lower back down. Breathing in. Hovering the upper body off the floor. And then lower back down slowly with control. Breathing in. Hovering the upper body off the floor. And then lowering back down with control. Breathing in, hovering the upper body off the floor. And breathing out, lowering down. Don't let the feet lift. For 2 more, lift up. You have the option to lower those hands at any point. And then one last time, breathe and lift up. And then lower down. We're going to pull our elbows towards our shoulders or towards our rib cage even. Elbows coming in. And then releasing back to that start position. Breathe in, lift and pull the elbows in. And then release the body down. Inhale, lift, squeeze the elbows in. And then lower back down. Breathing in, lift and pull those elbows in. And release back down. Last 2, breathe in, lift and pull those elbows in. And release back down. One last time, breathe in, pull those elbows in, this time hold. And kick twice with your right heel. Extend it out twice with the left. And extend it out. Inhale, lift the legs and the arms up. Lower only the legs. Kick twice with the right heel. And release. Keep that upper body strong and steady, twice with the left. Now everything lifts up. And then lower just the legs. Kick twice with the right heel. Release twice with the left. Release, lift the legs up. And lower only the legs. One more time, twice with the right. And release twice with the left. And release, 2 legs lift. And then lower everything down. Right forearm comes across the body. Now rest your forehead on that right forearm. Reach back, take hold of your left foot with your left hand. Pull the heel to the bum, squeezing or pulling with the left hand and pressing back into that left hand with your left foot. Press the thigh into the floor. Feel that lovely long stretch in the front of the left thigh. Breathe into it. Take one last breath in and then let go, switching sides. So left forearm comes out in front. Rest the forehead on that left arm. Reach back with your right hand and take hold of your right foot. Pull the heel to the bum, pressing the thigh into the mat. Take a breath in here. Feel the stretch. and then let go. From here, 2 arms reach back at the same time, pulling the 2 feet or 2 heels towards the hips, and then lift the chest up, elbows up towards the ceiling, releasing those shoulders. Take a deep breath in here, and then let it go. Tuck the toes under, hands in underneath your shoulders, breathe in here, and exhale, push yourself up, reach the hips back. Press the armpits to the floor and then lower that forehead down to the mat along with the elbows. Feel the length in the spine, feel the length in the upper body. Take one last breath in here. And then untuck the toes. If you can, sit your heels or sit your hips back onto your heels, lowering down, making yourself smaller. Gently rocking from side to side, allow the head to join in too. And then take a breath in, and on your exhale, lift through the upper body, sending that body weight forward, rippling into your half plank position. Tuck the toes under and lift those knees up. Inhale here. And exhale, lower the knees down, reach the hips back. Moving through, or sending the body through the stages of a moving plank, so that ripple forward. Lift the knees, breathe in. Lower the knees back down. Reach the hips back. Ripple forward into your half plank position. Make sure you've got a good grip of the mat with those hands as we lift the knees up. And lower the knees back to the floor. Reach the hips back. Breathe in. Exhale, rippling forward. Inhale, lift the knees up. Push back with those heels. And then lower the knees back down. Reach the hips back, breathe in. Tip from the tail, come forward. Lift the knees up. And then lower the knees down. Reach the hips back, breathe in. Rippling forward, breathe out. Lift those knees up. And then lower the knees down. Hips go back, press the armpits down. Exhale, tip forward. Lift the knees up and lower the knees down. Reach the hips back. Exhale, tip forward into your half plank. Inhale, lift those knees. And breathe out, lower the knees down. This time, reach the hips back and slide that right arm back. Press your left armpit to the floor, reach that right arm back, inhale. Send your right arm in underneath the left armpit, lower down onto your right shoulder, and then you can use that left hand as a headrest or reach it back, left fingertips to the right side of the waist. Untuck the toes, relax the feet, body weight back and slightly on that right shoulder. Take one last breath in here. And then that left hand comes out in front. Press into it with the elbow lifted. Lifting back up, 2 hands out in front. Press the armpits down again. Reach back with your left arm now. Look back. And then send the left arm in underneath your right armpit, lowering down. With that right hand, use it as a headrest or for support, or reach back and send your right fingernails to the left side of the waist, feeling the twist. Breathe into it. One last breath in here. And then plant that right hand down, push yourself up. Your forearms, you're going to place one forearm in front of the other and around through the spine, breathe in. Lift through the chest into extension of the spine. And then swap forearms, whatever forearm is out in front, switch it. Inhale. Or exhale, lift the belly button up, rounding, and then finding that length again. From here, hands coming in line with your shoulders, knees in line with your hips. Take a breath and draw the belly button up towards that lower back. Extend your right arm and your left leg, floating them up in line with the spine. And then slowly guiding them back to the start. Breathing in, finding length. And then lowering it back down. Breathing and finding length, and then lowering it back down. Left arm, right leg, float it up, and then bring it back to the start. And then right arm, left leg, float up. lowering back down to the start. Inhale, left arm, right leg, and release it back down. The right arm and the left leg lift up, and then lower it back down. One last time. Inhale, and exhale. From here, two knees join together. Sit your bum back to your heels and lift up through the chest. We're going to reach our arms behind and twine the fingers and lift the chest up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, fold the upper body down. So if you can fold down all the way to the mat, allow your forehead meet the floor, reach the arms over, or you can stay kneeling with the arms behind the body. Take a breath in, and then exhale, make your way all the way up into that seated position. From here, flip over onto your left side. So starting off on that forearm and the elbow, the knees are bent with the feet behind. Reach back with the right arm, take a breath in. Exhale, twist, tuck under, look under. Breathing in, opening up, spread those left fingers. Hand is on the floor as we twist, tuck under, look under. Inhale, reaching back. And exhaling, twisting, tucking under, looking under. Now breathing in, lifting back. And exhaling, twisting, tucking under, looking under. Now lift the hips up, breathe in. And breathe out, twist. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, twist. Breathe in, reach up. And lower the hips down. Extend your right leg, seal the right foot to the floor. Lift the hips back up, reach back this time, inhale. Tap the floor out in front of you. Breathe in, reach back. And exhale, tap. One last time, breathe in. And breathe out. Reach up and over, inhale. Exhale, tap the thigh. Breathe in, reach up and over. And then tap the thigh. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Lower the hips to the floor. Come all the way down onto your left arm and extend the two legs. Lift them up. Resting the top arm on your side. Seeing if you can find your balance here. Or even finding your balance here. We're going to reach that top arm over and circle back for 3. For 2. And then one last time, circling all the way behind. Change direction, circling forward for 3. For 2. And then one last time. From here, flip back over onto your front. Hands to the lower part of your back, tuck the chin in. Hold a hand and point the toes, elbows are bent. Kick twice with the heels. Stretch everything out. Kicking twice again. And exhaling, stretching it out. Breathing in, kick, kick. And stretch it out. Breathe in, kick twice. And stretch it out. Last 2 here, breathe in. And breathe out. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Take a moment here. Relax the arms down by your side. Turn your head to the right. Rest your left ear on the mat and take a few breaths into the lower back. Breathe out, let it go. One more deep breath in. And breathe out, let it go. Lift the head up, look the opposite way. Resting the right ear on the mat and take a breath in here. And exhale, release. One more deep breath in. And breathe out, let it go. Reach back with the left hand, take hold of the left foot. And see if you can take hold of your right foot at the same time with the right hand. Press the thighs into the mat and lift the chest up. Squeezing the glutes, kick into your hands. Breathe in here. And breathe out. 2 more breath cycles. Inhale. And exhale. And one last time, deep breath in. And exhale. Let go of the legs and extend the legs out, tuck the toes under, hands in underneath your shoulders here, breath in. Exhale, push yourself up and reach the hips back. From here, we crawl forward in the mat, making your way to the top of the mat, across the ankles, and sit back onto your bum or your hips. Hands to the shins, uncross the legs. Wrap your arms as tightly around those legs as possible. Make yourself small. And without rolling back, try and pull your legs away from your arms. Pull back with those arms. Pull back with the back. Feel a stretch in the back of the body. Take a breath in. And breathe out. Allow the body to find a shape, a position that feels nice for you in this moment. Allow the entire body to relax into the ground, into the floor. Everything slowing down. Opening up your heart and your belly and welcome that breath in. Allowing the legs, the arms to feel heavy in the ground. The head to feel heavy. The body to sink into mat. Welcoming that breath in. Letting go a little bit more with every exhale. Take a deep breath into the belly now. Breathing out, letting it go. One more deep breath in. And breathing out, letting it go. Sliding the feet in one at a time. Bending your knees into your chest, giving yourself a cuddle and rocking from side to side. And then slipping those hands to the backs of the legs. Take a breath in. Stretch the legs out and exhale, rock up into a seated position. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.